In our latest video, we're diving into the year-to-date performance, shedding light on the impressive returns across various asset classes. What caught our attention the most? Well, Bitcoin has emerged as the shining star, standing out as the best-performing asset of the year. As we wrap up this segment, I'm excited to share insights from two recent pieces we've released. Both focus on Bitcoin, and with the anticipation of the SEC's approval for a spot Bitcoin ETF, there's a buzz in the air. Numerous signals and industry experts indicate that the approval is on the horizon. Exciting developments are unfolding in the world of cryptocurrency. Investment management firms, stock exchanges, and the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC, engaged in crucial discussions on Friday regarding the final wording changes in filings for spot Bitcoin exchange-traded funds, ETFs. Insider sources, respecting the confidentiality of the ongoing talks, revealed that these discussions could pave the way for the first-ever U.S. approval of these funds as early as next week. During these discussions, issuers collaborated with SEC officials to refine the S-1 prospectus documents, mandatory for the approval of any exchange-traded fund. Representatives from 5 firms, choosing to remain anonymous due to the nature of the talks, confirmed that the SEC requested minor changes. Several issuers anticipate the green light for their S-1 filings. The SEC's requests included disclosures of fees or market makers' identities for the ETFs, with updates expected by 8 a.m. ET on Monday. These changes may become public knowledge on the same day. Meanwhile, regulators are working with exchanges to finalize the 19B4 filings, outlining the rule changes necessary for spot Bitcoin ETFs approval. As of late Friday, revisions to 11 of these filings were submitted. Insiders suggest that issuers meeting end-of-year filing revision deadlines may receive approval to launch by January 10th, a crucial date when the SEC must decide on the ARK/21 shares ETF, positioned as the first in line. Notably, well-known firms such as BlackRock, Fidelity, and WisdomTree, among others, submitted applications for spot Bitcoin ETFs last year and are awaiting the SEC's decision. In an unusual move, the SEC has requested issuers looking to launch next week to prepare written requests for accelerating the effective date of their ETFs. Typically, such timing discussions occur more informally. Reports indicate that SEC commissioners are expected to vote on the 19B4 rule changes next week, with a likely vote taking place on Wednesday. Stay tuned for more updates on this groundbreaking development by liking, subscribing, and turning on post notifications. The recent surge in Bitcoin, rallying by an impressive 61% since early October, is largely attributed to the widespread anticipation that the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC, will greenlight one or more spot Bitcoin ETF applications. However, amidst the excitement, analysts are cautioning crypto enthusiasts about a potential sell the news scenario once these ETFs go live. The idea is that, as soon as the news is confirmed, investors who have enjoyed the price surge might decide to cash in their profits, leading to a temporary pullback in the cryptocurrency's value. One figure who consistently exudes confidence in Bitcoin is Cathie Wood, the founder and CEO of ARK Invest. Her optimistic outlook is not only contagious, but also backed by thorough research from her dedicated team at ARK Invest. Wood is currently honing in on 5 innovation platforms: robotics, energy storage, artificial intelligence, blockchain technology, and multi-omic sequencing. According to her, these platforms are the most disruptive innovations known to humankind, and their synergy is set to reshape the landscape. Despite some back and forth and moments of nerve-wracking silence, ARK Invest, in partnership with 21 Shares, is gearing up to launch various crypto-based exchange-traded fund, ETF products. Among these, the spot Bitcoin and Ether ETFs are eagerly awaited and are currently awaiting approval from the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC. In a recent episode of Cathie's monthly In the Know video broadcast, she delves into fiscal and monetary policies, market signals, economic indicators, and the latest in innovation, all intricately linked to Bitcoin and spot Bitcoin ETFs. Wood emphasizes that Bitcoin continues to outperform, marking it as the best performing asset of the year. Looking back at the tumultuous 2022, Bitcoin reigned supreme as the best performing asset of the decade from 2011 to 2021, boasting an average annual return of 230%, surpassing even the NASDAQ 100. Wood anticipates Bitcoin's dominance to extend, showcasing its resilience and potential. She highlights how other asset classes are following Bitcoin's lead. Be sure to watch, share, and like this video, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Turn on post notifications and share your thoughts in the comments section below. Let's take a moment to wrap our heads around this. Bitcoin is not just a risk-on asset, but also a risk-off asset. It's a rarity in the crypto world, and it adds an intriguing layer to the dynamics of the market. As we explore the standout sectors of this year, the surprises keep coming. We witness the convergence of sectors due to the blurred lines of technology among them. Using the GICS classification, we observe real estate, industrials, and financials emerging as the top 3 categories in the last month. This caught me off guard, especially in a period that seemed favorable for innovation-based strategies like ours. In the recent interview, Wood emphasized that traditionally defensive sectors like energy, consumer staples, and healthcare lagged behind, aligning with expectations. This makes sense when viewed in the context of how innovation-centric strategies perform. The past months have seen a remarkable rebound from the lows in October, transforming the landscape for many asset managers, for better or worse. If our predictions hold true and inflation surprises on the lower side while growth disappoints, it sets the stage for innovation to shine. Innovation excels in problem solving, especially when faced with challenges like vanishing pricing power. She also expressed that, with breakthroughs in artificial intelligence and the consistent drop in AI training costs, the environment is perfect for their companies to thrive. Now, let's shift our focus to 2 recent pieces they have published, both centering on Bitcoin. As we eagerly await the SEC's approval for a spot Bitcoin ETF, signals and indicators point in a positive direction. Wood from ARK Invest is actively engaged in research and preparation for the potential approval, and the industry consensus is building in favor of this significant event. During a recent interview, Cathie emphasized the increased likelihood of the SEC approving not just one but several ETF applications. The Commission has been actively communicating with firms, suggesting minor changes to facilitate this monumental event. According to Cathie, the Commission has also enlisted experts well-versed in Bitcoin's transformative impact on the financial system. In her latest In the Know broadcast, Cathie Wood shares her outlook on the overall U.S. economy for 2024. According to the ARK Invest CEO, the inflation battle is over, paving the way for a different but equally massive challenge for the Federal Reserve. Consumer sentiment measures and inflation expectations give us a snapshot of the economic landscape, with Cathie shedding light on the intricacies. The fight against inflation, according to her, seems disproportionate to the actual expectations, and the consequences of this policy are likely to unfold in the coming year. Stay tuned for more insights from the video, and don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and leave your comments below. Let's talk about a potential game changer on the horizon. Weaker than expected inflation and economic stats that could send broad-based inflation gauges into negative territory. Picture this, the Fed fighting a completely different battle. Check out the leading indicator, temporary employment, where the green line represents total employment and the purple line indicates temporary help. Historically, total employment starts declining when temporary help takes a hit, and we anticipate a similar trend next year, contributing to a pullback in consumption. Now, shifting gears to the SEC and the eagerly awaited decision on ARK Invest's spot Bitcoin ETF. The SEC initially delayed its decision, and now, as we approach the January 10th deadline, there's no more room for deferring. Rumor has it that the SEC is gearing up to approve several spot Bitcoin ETF applications, with credible sources suggesting announcements on or before January 10th. Hedge fund manager Mark Y. predicts BlackRock's approval on January 8th, but the verdict on ARK Invest and others remains uncertain. What are your thoughts on Cathie Wood's predictions? Drop your comments and observations below. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on post notifications for more insightful videos. Now, a special shout out to our KTC enthusiasts. We're grateful for your support. Until next time.